Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Weekly Ave News. I'm excited to share today some great news for our team. I know we actually just posted it up on Facebook not too long ago with basically new additions to our team. So super happy to introduce you guys to Ruben Helo. Welcome to the team, bro.
Thank you, man. Happy to be here. I'm excited.
Yeah, happy to have you. I just kind of wanted to, first and foremost, introduce you to everyone. A lot of people watching are working with you in some sort of capacity. So I just kind of wanted to show people, first and foremost, who you are. Maybe talk a little bit about, how you even got involved in real estate, how long you've been doing it, what you bring to the table, what you bring to the team. Absolutely. And then kind of go into a little bit of how, I guess, what your role is going to be on the team, and we can kind of dive a little bit deeper. So tell us a little bit about yourself first before we get into business.
Absolutely. So 27. I pretty much grew up here in Denver, moved out when I was 5 years old. So 97, 98, we moved out to North Denver, what's now considered the Highlands. So I pretty much lived here.
Where were you at before?
We were in California. I was
Perfect.
born in Los Angeles.
Awesome.
Yeah. So been here since then. Grew up here, went to middle school here, went to Abraham Lincoln High School down in South Denver.
Awesome.
And just been here ever since, man.
Perfect.
Yeah, went out to college out in UNC. So I like to say that I'm pretty much from here, even though, I follow a lot of the California teams and all that type of stuff, which a lot of people probably hate me for, but
I know we've already had our little back and forth about it.
Right. But, I'm pretty much from here, man. I love it here. It's a great state, great place to be, great people, and yeah.
Perfect. All right. Love it. All right. What about, what are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do for fun?
Definitely. So I'm a sports head. I've played sports since I was a kid. My first sport that I ever played was soccer. Oh, okay. So right now I just do like flag football recreationally, and just hit the gym every now and then, all that type of stuff, right? But I like to enjoy the outdoors as well, take advantage of the beautiful scenery that we have here in Colorado. Awesome. Just try to enjoy it as much as I can.
Let's get into the professional sense of it. So I know that you professionally, I know you went to school, graduated from there, and then just kind of tried a few things out, right, before getting into real estate. What drove you to actually get into the real estate world?
So I pretty much had a breakthrough, I'd say about 2 years ago. I was in barber school at the time, just trying to figure out what it is that I wanted to do, and I came across the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. And
book, yeah.
So I read that book, and ever since then, it just kind of just opened my mind to what real estate can do for me, and my future. And so ever since then, I just kind of I said I'm gonna go ahead and get my real estate license, and the more that I'm involved in it, the more that I appreciate it, the more that I want to do it. Some of the things that I look forward to with real estate is generational wealth. Being able to provide for those that come after me, leaving a legacy for them, and also just helping families get into homes. I know the impact that had on my family when I was growing up, and my parents were able to buy their first property, and what that did for them. Yeah. So just being able to just kind of provide that for other people is definitely something that makes me feel good.
I love it, man. I love it. All right. So if you can't already tell, there is a lot of connection between him and I in the sense of I saw you in the office. I saw some a little bit of the social media stuff that you were doing because you were just getting started, right? And I remember when we first started talking and I guess spitballing some ideas as far as potentially joining the team. I remember doing our first talk and just being like, where did you learn this kind of stuff? Because I had to go through a lot of coaching, a lot of mentorship to kind of get there. And you're a Denver native. We're around the same part of town, as far as South Denver and so forth. So it's just cool for us to have a lot of the same ideologies that you really don't find in those type of areas. Right. Let's say, and a lot of the people that we were surrounded by. So, like I said, if you don't see it already, I mean, it's something to take into consideration. I just feel like you were just a perfect fit for the team in that sense. So, absolutely love it. I got to mention this part too because when we first started talking, he just comes with a lot of good referrals, right? So we, so first of all, my cousin Javi, right? He was just he's a good guy, you know, and everything. And he told me like you should definitely reach out to him. So that was you know, I hold Javi in very high regard. So that was
Great
easy.
guy.
And then Robert's cousin, same thing. So AJ, right? Because you worked with AJ for a while. AJ Gallegos.
I worked at his barbershop for a little bit, and Javi was one of my coaches when I was going to Lincoln playing baseball there. So the fact that people, you know, have positive things to say about you is definitely, it makes me feel good, right?
Yeah, and that helped out a ton, right? In our
Yeah.
conversations and everything, just connecting.
Absolutely.
So absolutely loved it. All right, so I kind of want to wrap up with this because look, I know you're brand new, just got your first couple deals under contract, you know, as far as that goes, working some new clients. So I know we want to touch base on your progress and kind of do that in a future video. But for now, I just kind of want to see what brought you to want to join the team. What about the Elevate Ave Group? And I know we kind of both kind of went back and forth on this and just kind of making sure that it was a good fit, right? We want to make sure that we're both successful in this. What really attracted you to the team, and what do you like about it so far?
Definitely. That's a great question. I appreciate you asking that question. I think just seeing the activity that you have on social media and the way that you carry yourself and your team. And I had also heard about you through different lenders.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that I didn't know.
yeah.
So that's news to me.
Yep. So I had another lender that I was working with, and he just was telling me about you and how long you've been in the game and stuff like that. So I just, you know, started to pay attention. And I'm the type of person that, you know, I like to be the best at the things that I like to do. I like to give, you know, 100%. And so I was like, you know, if I want to be the best that I can be in this industry, I want to surround myself around the best. And so I made sure to reach out to Jose and just kind of inquire about the team a little bit. And fortunately enough for me, you know, there was a position available, and I just kind of jumped all over it. But being that I've been in the team for, you know, some months now, I just love the culture. I love the people here. I love the energy. I love just the hunger to try to be better every single day, and that's kind of what I'm about. And so that's what I appreciate, and I'm really happy and fortunate to be a part of the team.
I appreciate that, man. That's so awesome. And you know, to kind of piggyback on what you just said, I feel like the team just kind of took on its own culture in that sense. Obviously, I try to help and guide it, but it's really nice when, like, you know, not everybody's perfect and has energy every day, or, you know, is in a positive mood every day. But, you know, even when I'm having a rough day, I know the team kind of, you know, feeds off of each other to kind of do that. So it's funny because I just got back from vacation. You know, it kind of gets a little bit sluggish. I'm trying to get back, and then I see you and Robert and Arlene and Gabby and Jessica and everybody just kind of just going off, you know, and Annabelle too. And it's just, you know, like, you know, hey, you're on fire. Just set up an appointment. Just helped out a family. Just close on this deal. Like,
Absolutely.
You know, all of that just brings you so much energy,
Absolutely.
right? And I don't care if you've been in the game for, you know, 6 months, if you've been in the game for a year, 10 years, 20 years. It's that fire, it's that buildup that, like, okay, let's get after it. Let's help some families. Let's get this going, and you know, it just gets you motivated to have a good, productive day. So, absolutely love that. Well, again, guys, just kind of wanted to give you guys an introduction to our newest member of the team, and just super grateful to have him on. Already been working with him for, like he said, like a couple of months, and I could see the drive, I could see the energy. He's very genuine, and look forward to what the future holds. So, thank you guys. See you guys next week on the next episode.